What's going on, family? It's your boy Clifton O'Neal, $1 Billion Mindset. Here to talk to you guys today about credit, personal credit. I know I did a video on business credit, and I appreciate all the likes and the shares. But now I want to get on the topic of personal credit to start, teaching people how to fix your personal credit and how to maintain your personal credit. This is a big topic because we all deal with different, credit issues. I know for myself, and I can, speak for myself with credit. I personally, with the system that I'm going to share with you today, personally took my credit from a 480, which is terrible. I had worse credit. I mean, I had some of the worst credit. I mean, my credit was so bad that people wouldn't even accept my cash, to be honest with you. But how I took my credit score from a 482, I believe, all the way into a 780, with this method of actually repairing my credit. And I also want to talk to you today about a few things that can help boost your credit. First, I'm going to get into, and I also want to get into how I can help you boost your credit and repair your own credit. All right. First, I want to get into what is personal credit and the average personal credit. Just doing a little research, the average personal credit is around 580. That's average. Now, most people use their personal credit for, buying houses, buying cars, property, credit cards, different aspects. But I want you to treat your credit the same way you treat a newborn baby. Now, if you haven't seen my video on business credit, I suggest you, highly look into it and learn how to actually obtain business credit so that you can leave your personal credit to the side. You want to treat your personal credit as it's like a newborn baby. When you first hold a newborn baby, you're kind of scared and you're kind of timid. You want to treat your credit the same way. You don't want anything on your credit, but good, outstanding credit. It's easy for you to actually get into debt. It's very easy to get into debt, and it's, now it's very easy for you to actually get out of debt. It used to be, you had the roughest time ever getting out of debt. But I'm going to show you, and I'm going to explain to you exactly how to get out of that debt. Okay. One aspect of credit that I want to get into is the stuff that actually helps your credit. We all, or we may not be familiar with the terms primary trade lines. And I'll explain what a primary trade line is, and I want to explain what an AU trade line is, or authorized user trade line. And this is one of the ways I tell people to, how to boost their credit. Primary trade line is, for instance, I'll give you an example. A primary trade line is you have a Capital One card for $5,000. That is a primary trade line that actually gets attached to your SSN number. And it actually boosts your credit up, or it will lower your credit down depending on your usage, depending on whether you went delinquent on it, or depending on whether you never opened the card at all. Now, an AU trade line, for instance, is authorized user. Say I have a Capital One card for $5,000, and I authorize Jermaine to be a user on my credit card. He becomes an authorized user to my credit card, and he actually then benefits off of the credit, or it actually can be detrimental to him if I go delinquent on that credit. Now, how can this help you? With primary trade lines, if you stay your usage, say for instance you have credit cards now, if your usage is under 20%, it's going to give you the maximum benefit for your own credit line. If your usage is under 20%, you have the maximum benefit to actually boost your credit score into the highest of the high. Now, if you go over 40%, your credit score is going to drop down points. A lot of credit card companies won't tell you this. Okay, with the AU trade line, if I add, once again, Jermaine on to my credit card, if I keep my credit score, I keep my usage of my credit card under 20%, by me keeping it under 20%, it will actually elevate Jermaine's credit score. I've seen it elevate a credit score with a credit card of $1,000. Someone actually being an authorized user on that credit card, seen it elevated 80 points. 80 points easily. That's the difference between you having a, say for instance, you having a 580 credit score, and now you have a 660 credit score. That's the difference between you getting approved for certain cards and you get denied for certain cards. That's the difference between you actually getting approved for a house loan and you get denied for a house loan. Now, me, explaining the trade line thing to you, how can this benefit you? A way that it actually benefits us is that, say for instance, you have children, and then I'm actually going to teach you how to start, having your children, establishing credit with your children now. Because remember, I'm all about generational and residual income. But when it comes down to generational credit, I'm going to teach you how to start generating credit for your children, even though they're not even 18 yet. You can add your child on as an authorized user to your existing credit cards. And their score, before they even turn 18, will already be so elevated by the time they turn 18, if you keep those usages down. It will be so elevated by the time they turn 18 that when they're 18, they can start obtaining credit on their own. They can start going and buying cars on their own. They can buy, houses. I mean, well, you gotta wait a little longer to buy a house, but you can actually purchase a house on your own. You can get, bank credit cards. You can get bank loans. You can get different things that that you can obtain with having that amount of credit on your trade line or on your SSN number. Now, I want to speak again on the primary trade line aspect. There's actually people out here that actually sell primary trade lines. Yes, I'm correct. They sell primary trade lines, meaning you never have to get a credit card. They actually sell you a primary trade line that you actually put on your credit file, and within 3 weeks, your credit score jumps up. It's a company called Strong Tower. Strong Tower AUs, they actually sell AU trade lines, authorized user trade lines. You can actually go to Strong Tower and actually apply, and I think it lasts about 6 months, but that AU will stay on your credit line, and they have AUs anywhere from $200 to $1,000 of positive credit that will go on your trade line, that go on your SSN number and boost your credit scores up. Now, let's go in and talking about credit repair. As I said before, you want to treat your credit as a newborn baby. Now, I gave you methods on how to get cars and how to get, home loans and how to get credit cards. But you really don't want any of that. Only thing I suggest people put on their personal credit is maybe your house, your personal house you stay in. If you're an investor, if you're a real estate investor, you want to put everything in your corporation. Everything in your corporation, your cars, everything. But your personal house, that's perfect for you to put into your personal credit. But you want to build your credit up and leave it. You never want to put anything on your credit. Your credit is the most precious thing to you. If you didn't have $1 in your bank account, you can depend on your credit. Now, with repairing credit, I'm going to show you guys a proven method that you can actually go to and repair your credit. I'll give you a few examples of that. One method is this way they call credit sweep. Now, if you heard anybody say anything about a credit sweep, I'm going to tell you right now, leave it alone. What they do is, and it's a lot of people promoting credit sweeps. What they actually do is they actually go in and file a police report saying that somebody stole your identity, and they actually go in and do a police report, and the credit bureau set your SSN number pretty much down until they actually go through a thorough investigation. Don't do it. It'll have your credit shut down for the next year. The way I do it is to actually dispute. And by you guys watching this video today and tomorrow, if you share this video and you like this video, I will personally, just like I did with the building business credit video, I'm going to send you guys information, a step-by-step guide on how to repair your own credit and how to maintain your own credit, so that you will never ever have to worry about a problem again. This is a big problem with, you know, the whole entire population of the United States. Everybody has credit problems. I mean, numerous amounts of people who had, you know, student loan problems, medical bill problems. I mean, the sky's the limit when it comes down to debt. Now, I'm actually going to send you guys a step-by-step guide, step-by-step foolproof guide on how to maintain and how to repair your credit. Meaning, you should never have a credit problem again in your life. Meaning, I'm giving you a jewel. I'm giving you information that's worth thousands for free, just by liking and sharing this video. Now, I appreciate y'all, you know, tuning in with me today. I love you and peace.